everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jess, and today we're going to be talking about kind of a crazy plant lady, crazy plant person gift guide. So the holidays are coming up, and so if you are choosing to purchase gifts this year for your loved ones, I'm hoping that I can provide you with a great list of options if your loved one is a gardener. So I have a list of related gardening items for indoors and indoor gardening, and I also have a list of items for outdoor gardening. So depending on what type of gardening your loved one likes to do, hopefully you can find a fun option in this list, or maybe a different idea that you might not have thought of before. So just to start off with, I will be including everything that I mention here. I'll include it down below in the description box so that you can see links to all of the different items, and then also just to kind of keep as a reference. So the first items that I want to talk about today are gardening indoor related items. And so this is really great if your friend has any plants indoors, or if they like succulents, anything like that, that kind of requires just a few technical things to kind of make your indoor space more friendly for plants. And so the first one that I have listed on here is a humidifier, and I have several different options for humidifiers that I've tried out and I've loved. So I'll include both of those down below. I also have some videos on the reviews if you would like to check those out. Again, I'll include those down below. But humidifiers are great for indoor plants because a lot of the tropical plants, kind of like this big palm that I have here, or some of the plants that are behind me, love humidity because they are tropical plants and they love having that moisture in the air. And a lot of houses don't have that high of a humidity. And so my plants personally love and benefit so much from having a humidifier. So if you would like to purchase a humidifier, like I said, I will have links down below to those, but they are a great option for indoor houseplant gardeners. The second item that I have is pumice, and I actually have a little cup right here of it. I will include a link down below to the General Pumice Products. It's a company, and I don't know where they're based out of, but they make beautiful pumice, and pumice is just kind of these little rocks. But it's kind of one of those things that if you want to kind of spoil your indoor gardening friend, because it felt kind of like an necessary product. So I didn't need it. I could survive without it, but I love having this in my garden. My succulents propagate so much faster. It adds air to your dirt. So it's unnecessary because you can get by without it. But if you want to kind of spoil your friend a little bit and get them some pumice, I know that their succulent garden especially will love it. So thirdly, if your friend likes to garden, they probably would love some gardening themed merch, or, wearables, stickers, bags, whatever. I have my own merch line that I'll, again, include down below. But I have really fun bags like this. This bag, personally, I think would be a really fun gift for any plant lovers. It's a little wrinkly because I threw it through the wash. But introverted but willing to discuss plants. Any plant gardening friend that I know would love to have this because it's just so, it's so practical and funny and also gardening related. So again, links down below. So then the fourth thing that I wanted to mention for your indoor gardening friends, or if your friend is wanting to start an indoor garden, this would also be an awesome option for them. But it's a Gardener Supply grow light. So you can buy other types of grow lights for sure. I'm going to focus mainly on the Gardener Supply grow lights because I love the quality of their products, and a lot of their products are beautiful. So a lot of the grow lights can be incorporated into your everyday home area, and so it looks just like another piece of really beautiful furniture, and that you can put your plants underneath. And so I wanted to kind of highlight them because I think a lot of grow lights can kind of look tacky and they can look like a grow light, whereas these ones really just look like a beautiful piece of furniture that you meant to have in your home. And so if you're looking for an awesome gift idea, this would be perfect. There's a few different options that you can go check out on their website, but they're LED. They grow your plants beautifully. That's personally what I have. I have a 3-tiered one. It's a little bit more industrial, but they have a lot of grow lights that look like a beautiful piece of furniture. I think they have like a bamboo line and all these beautiful pieces. And so definitely go check those out. They will grow plants wonderfully and healthy, and I don't think any gardener I know wouldn't love to have one of these. So I think that's an awesome option. They are a little bit more spendy, but if that's the type of gift that you're looking for, they'd be perfect. So then I have 2 items that are kind of both for indoor and outdoor gardeners. And the first item is a gift card to your local nursery. And I say local nursery because it's so much fun to be able to go and personally pick out the plants that you like, and you'll be supporting a small business. And then secondly, the second item that I wanted to mention is an Etsy gift card. And I mention Etsy because they have so many awesome planters on there. They have people that sell plants on Etsy. And so there's so many different shop options that people can choose from. And they'd be able to really personalize whatever they're picking out to their style, or if they want to buy a plant that they don't have, that's a great way to do it. So the local nursery or the Etsy gift card are both really awesome options to choose from if you don't know exactly what they want, but you want to give them something nice that they can incorporate into their garden. They can go choose it for themselves. So then specifically for outdoor gardeners, these are at least the few things that I think I would have loved to have in my garden. I have a few of them. So I'm just going to include these on there in case anybody's an outdoor gardener and they are looking for some of these items. So the first one that I wanted to mention is a wagon. So a gardening wagon, a good gardening wagon that has lots of pockets. I have one. Again, I'll include a video down below. I love my gardening wagon. They're not too crazy expensive, and so but mine has lots of pockets and it rolls really nicely. It has massive big wheels. I like this one because it's a cloth and plastic type wagon, whereas we've had metal ones in the past, and a lot of times they tend to break and wear, and then I've actually have a big massive scar from where I got cut by my last wagon. So I personally love this type of wagon just because it's a little bit safer. You can put your produce in it, whatever. It's a great option. And you can also carry children in it. So very multifunctional. The second item for the outdoor gardeners that I want to mention is what I call a sawzall. That's what my family calls it, but it's just a little mini saw blade that's great for cutting small branches or roots or, the stalks of plants, what have you. It's just this nice little saw. Obviously, make sure this is an age appropriate gift. Don't give this to a child by any means, because it is a saw. It's just a nice little handheld saw that makes kind of maneuvering in the garden and cleaning things up a little bit easier. So I'd recommend one of those. And then thirdly is a bulb auger, and this connects to a handheld drill, but if you like to plant a lot of fall bulbs or spring bulbs, so tulips or irises or lilies, whatever, this will make planting those a lot easier because you can just easily dig a hole and not have to hand dig it. And then fourthly, the last outdoor thing that I wanted to mention is kind of some assorted gardening tools. So I'll include what I personally loved down below, which is kind of a trimming tool set. And so you can cut branches with it, and it just came in multiple different sizes. And it was a gift set. So any type of project that you faced, you probably had a tool that could cut through it, whether it was a small branch or a larger branch or leaves, whatever. This toolkit had that, and they've been amazing to work with in the garden so far. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention that's not really gardening related, but there is these Sips by boxes, and typically it's a subscription base, but they send a box out a month, and I think there's 16 different or 4 different types of teas, 16 teas, and they just send you a whole bunch of different little samples. And so they have loose leaf and they have packaged, and you can just try up a whole bunch of different boxes. If you don't want to buy somebody a subscription pack for a year, I do believe that they do sell individual boxes that have different themes. Like I know that there's an Earl Grey themed box or a cookie box or different things like that, that you can go and buy specific. So they probably have a holiday one as well. So this was my November box, and it had some really fun different teas in it that I just wanted to show you. There's some Earl Greys, and look at the little packaging of this one here. It just has one of those little wax seals. So it's just a really fun and unique different type of gift. So I just wanted to include that on there if you guys are looking for something different and fun. Otherwise, that is all I have for you guys. There's so many different gift ideas, but I hope that you guys found this helpful. Comment down below if you have any other gift ideas for gardening friends, crazy plant ladies, etc. Down below. Give people different ideas. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it. And of course, like I said, I will be including a list down below of everything that I talked about in this video with all of the links, so it'll be fairly heavy on in the description box. But go ahead and check that out. There should be a lot of helpful resources down there for you. Have a good one. Bye.